Hello, Zalalam from 2620 is active. Today we will discuss about annotations in Java. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, like, comment and share. So when we say annotations are features that are used to embed supplemental information into the source code. And this supplemental information is important to provide extra information to tools used in development and deployment, but it does not change the semantics of the code. Okay, it is used by the tools during development as well as during deployment. But if as we will discuss later on, if the retention policy is runtime, we can also use annotations during runtime. And annotations are created using the interface mechanism preceded by the @symbol as depicted in this example. Here you can see that there is the @symbol, and here we will follow it with the keyword interface and then the name of the annotation. Then you will provide methods. These methods will not have implementations in like some of the interfaces that we have discussed before. They are simply the declarations of the method, and these are implemented during usage of the interface. And when you use the interface, we can use it in a constructor, in a field, in a method, in a class as well. For our purpose, we can see it in this example. For example, a class. Here we have got a method called about me, and we annotated it with our annotation class. That is example anno, and here we implemented the methods. We assigned the string first annotation example to the description method and 0 to the number before me. So that's how we use annotations. When we use annotations, we have to specify annotation retention policies, which are depicted in the Java language retention package. And when we specify the retention policy, that determines when this annotation will be discarded, the time where it will be discarded. Is it during compile time? Is it kept in the class file, or is it kept during runtime? And when you have that retention policy specified with this enum values, we have got a retention class in the Java retention package, and it has got 3 named constants called source, class, and runtime. So when we specify the policy as source, that means the annotation is used for the source purpose. But when we say class, the annotation will be in the kept in the compiled class file. Okay, and when we specify as runtime, this annotation can be accessed during runtime, or it can be queried. Okay, so we specify annotation policy by using the retention annotation in the Java language library. So as we have said, there is a retention annotation in the library, and we use the enum retention policy. It has got 3 values. In this case, it's runtime, so we specified that one. So we can query this annotation during runtime. Okay, so how do we get annotations during runtime? We get annotations during runtime if the annotation has runtime policy and it is queried through Java reflection, and this is included in the Java reflection package. And to query it, we have to use first access the class using the class object, which is included in the Java language library. The type class is included. It has got a final method called getClass, so we use that one, and then we will get the method if it is a method, or the constructor, or the field. If we are trying to query the annotation for a specific type, we will have to get these values. The class object has got methods called get method, get constructor, get field, and they return classes like method class, field class, or constructor class. These have got methods of get annotation. Okay, so we will use the get annotation method of these classes and get the annotation. So this is how we implement the querying of annotation during runtime. So we have got here the main method. We declare the annotator class, and then we will get the class in the object reference class. So here you get the question mark, and this is implementation of generics in the class object. We will discuss them in subsequent videos. And then after getting the object, we will get the method. Okay, so there is a method class, and we query the method using the method get method, and we provide the name of the method. Now using the annotation, we will get the annotation. So here you will see example annotation. If you remember, we have got our example anno. That's what we used to query the annotation type. So once we get the annotation type, we will get the description and then the number before me, and we can run this one and we will get this output: the first annotation, example, the description, and then before me is 0 because this is the first annotation. So that's how we use annotations, and depending on our purpose, we'll use them likewise during development and deployment. That's it about annotations. Thank you for your time.